But I have to say, what a great group of people you have been in the last year of my life, coming here for these lunch and learns, which I have believed have been very successful. It's almost like we have a master class where we get to bring in experts from across the city on a diversity of ideas and issues, and then we leave after we ask a lot of great questions. Now, I do have a question. Are you guys ready for a really big home-cooked meal? I know I usually give you some sandwiches and a little bit of cheese, some grapes maybe, and some coffee and tea. But today, I've cooked 8 turkeys, one of which is halal. So if you're Muslim, please know that we've accommodated that. We have lots of homemade turkey, and that means we have lots of homemade stuffing, and homemade mashed potatoes, and homemade mashed carrots. It means also we respect the diversity of this community, which I love every time we have a lunch and learn. So our Chinese and our Indo-Canadian communities have shown up today, and we've got some samosas and some fried rice, and we've got some chickpeas. So there's something truly here for everyone. And I want to say thank you, because here's something that's really important for me to tell you. We weren't planning on doing anything for the December Lunch and Learn series. I was just going to say, okay, we've done 6 already. We'll pick it up in the new year. But something hit me the last Lunch and Learn that we did when I knew I was home. And it doesn't matter how tough things can be around the world, or how tough things can be in politics, or how disentangled we want to be from all of the crazy stuff. I knew I was home when I looked at people that I could smile, and I knew that they were contributors to my community and their community. I knew I was home when I felt the passion to serve again. And I knew that just because I had dealt with a bipolar disorder diagnosis last year, that can't define me. Because the things that actually do define me are every single person in this room and in the people in this constituency who remind me time and time and time and time again on why I do it. And that's why I wanted you guys all to be here today. And it's why I wanted to do a couple of things. One is share my traditions with you. And that is with family at the holidays. And it is with a lot of good food and a lot of great music. And that's why I'm really excited. My longtime friends, when I used to represent Nepean and Carleton, the Akers family are here from Osgood, and they're amazing. Yay! And so if ever you need gospel music, country music, or Celtic music, they have you covered. I also want to say thank you to Daryl Bartraw. I don't know where Daryl's at, but he obviously is Bart's Catering. I think he's back there. He was looking like Santa a little earlier today. Daryl does everything for our community, and while it was me and the girls that did most of the cooking yesterday, Daryl shows up with all of his utensils. So can we give him a big round of applause? I want to say thank you to Patricia and Chantel. Patricia and Chantel, put your hands up. Everyone knows you. Everyone knows you. They came over to my house yesterday at noon, and we did the turkeys. We did the Chantel really cuts a meat and potato if you ever meet her by your place. And I like Patricia's, Patricia does the great stuffing. But my team, in addition to Vincenzo, Ahmed's here from Toronto, and of course our Chief of Staff, Jacqueline, wherever you are, she's here. They came up from Toronto today as well, so I want to say thanks. And then I just want to go down the line for the volunteers from today. And the first volunteer I want to recognize is a longtime friend of mine, and she's had a tough year, but she showed up here this week. And lost her husband recently, broke her arm recently. And you know, she's right here. Everybody give her a big round of applause. That's our friend Helen. Helen Kazuki. Over 50 years in public service she's given to our community, and I couldn't thank her enough. So we'll start over here. We've got Daryl's on. He's a server. Daryl? Yep. Ahmed. Yilong Zan. Yilong. Jessica. Mine is her cute daughter, Linda, who's been with me forever, and of course Chris from Manitou. So you can see her all the way over there. Karate, put your hand up. She's our chickpea queen. My great friend Salima, my business partner, fellow doctor out there in Manitou, Dr. Victoria Clark. Her intern Ola. My friend Michelle Bada. Young lady named Anna. And guess who got a Christmas surprise today? I haven't seen my university roommate since 1997, and she showed up here and volunteered today. Laura Kelly. That was really cool. And of course, we all know Faraha. You want to stand up for a second? We want to introduce Faraha. I know there's a lot of introductions, but I'm politician, I have a microphone. I want to tell a great story about Faraha. Faraha is with her father here. He's from Congo. And works very hard, created a great life for his family. And we've had the pleasure, Joe and Victoria and I, of having Faraha as a member of our family for the past several months as she's lived with us here in Barrhaven as she completes her education. And I met her. She goes to Trent Arlington Church, Arlington Woods Church. And we were both volunteering this past summer at a camp for children with cancer in the kitchen. And as fates would allow, brought us to each other. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you.
So with that, thanks everybody. Here's the drill. Mike Caraseto's here, so if he takes your photo, run for the hills. Here's the drill. We're going to ask everybody to line up in 2 stations to get your food. Bring your plate. Let's start from the back. Try and be as orderly as possible. I see Peter just came in, so we might not be that orderly. But while we're doing it, our friends are going to do some interactive Christmas songs and holiday music and anything else. So are we on for this?
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing before I say go. Let's thank the Barrhaven Legion bar staff. So, they came up with the idea that I should buy everybody here 1 drink. And I'm a cheap Scot, so that was a tough one, and I'm a conservative on top of that. So my friend, I forgot to say thanks to 2 other volunteers. We've got Charlie right here. Yes. And Ruth Princeton. And now I think I have rung out the clock long enough so that the team here is ready. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Are we happy?
Yeah.
Are you behaved?
No.
Okay, I know what this is like. That's you get 1 drink in you and you're having too much fun. All right, guys, let's start food service. There's 2 stations there, and enjoy yourselves. And we also have a nice tray of desserts there too.